This is an attempt from our house to your house to give you an idea of what life is like in Hong Kong. What we did is we took a little trip. We first of all went from our floor through the elevator downstairs. Wanted to catch the bus. We took a bus down to the road, which is the business part. We took the Star Ferry from Hong Kong side to the Kowloon side. We walked through a shopping center, and we came back from Kowloon side to the Hong Kong side. And I went through the Narrow Market. Now let me give you, we did all of this yesterday, by the way, and you'll see this later on in the tape. There's a few things that we're learning. Of course, this is the first time we've ever shot with this. A guy by the name of Al Diesterhazy let me borrow this, and he was nice enough to let us borrow it. But there's a few mistakes that we made. One mistake, well, I think it was good in a way, but look for it as you see it. Number one, I talked very softly as I was taking the pictures because I didn't want to draw attention to myself. And most of the times you can hear me, but there are cases where the outside noise is so great that you can barely hear what I'm saying. Another thing that I did was, rather than always holding the camera right up to my eye like this, which would draw attention to myself, I held the camera off to the side like this. But unfortunately, as I was holding the camera like that, instead of pointing straight ahead, I pointed down a little bit. So there are some shots where all you see is maybe this part of the body down. There's one place in the video where I called a street Ladder Street, and it's not really Ladder Street, it's Pottinger Street. Ladder Street's further down, I was told by my wife. There's another part where I'm pointing to a vegetable stand, and I said, look at those tomatoes. Well, I found out later those aren't really tomatoes, they're tomato fruit, which is, they look like tomatoes, except that it's, I guess it's off a tree. Go ahead and talk, Maxine.
They're very sweet.
Oh, except it's a very, very sweet fruit. So the only other thing is, as I was walking along, you get a certain amount of movement, and of course on the bus is so bumpy that you get a lot of movement. But I think that'll add to it. So we hope that you enjoy it, and we hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you later. Elevator to come up as we normally do. There's Michael, Mark, and Marcy,
and Eric,
Mom, and Jason, and Eric,
Dad, you gotta
and a
show
friend
me.
of the family's. Okay, here's the elevator. Mark, getting ready to go down. And here we go on the elevator.
Marcy, you forgot to show me, Mom. Down.
Okay, we finally made it down the elevator.
We're going.
Here we go, walking out. The kids in front. Okay. I walked out the apartment. This is, we've gone around the corner, and I just wanted to give you a good view. And our apartment is the one at the very top there. Let me zero in on it. You can see our air conditioner sticking out. We're now walking down the very steep hill that we walk up and down every day, because normally we take the bus. So you can see moving along pretty good here. Let me just give a little pan view of the other buildings. Okay, back to our building again, and there's our apartment again at the top. Hill that we just came down. Here comes a jogger. Fun. This is a little wall that we go over every day. Normally I jump over it, and it's a little shortcut on the way to get the bus. I'm just holding the camera at shoulder level, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting. You should see Maxine up ahead there. But this is a fun little diversion that we take every day. Okay, I'll stop it now. Strong man Mark, bending wire with his bare hands. What an amazing kid. And right up ahead there is the bus stop we normally stop at. Okay, this is normally where we wait for the bus. Stand looking. Look out, Mike, get out of the way. And you can see the apartments. Again, we're, as you can see, further away now. So the bus should be coming any minute. Okay, I'm sitting on the top of
See that
the
place right there? That's where we
front of the top of the double deck bus. As you can see, it's
right all the way down.
normally a very bumpy ride.
Skateboard. No. Yeah. Not down that steep hill. Oh no, not down that steep hill. Down the hill to the bus stop. And we were racing and everything. And we crashed into each other, knocked me off the road.
Okay, we've gone from the south side of the island to the north side. This is the developed side. No, you can't see very well, but the harbor's just right beyond the buildings. I will find out. This is the view looking over the Happy Valley race course, a lot of the apartments up there. This is a outside cemetery on the side of the hill here. We're in one part of Longshire now. You see where it's street sign level. It's not as crowded today as it usually is. There's still a lot of people out here.
It's real cool.
But now we're heading towards Central, which is the business and the most modern part. That tallest building there is the new Hong Kong Shanghai Bank building, which is the most expensive building ever built. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I don't like it very much. Hey, just about where I normally get out, and there's the bar. This is the building I work in. This is the main part of it. They're getting ready to decorate it. Christmas, as you'll see, there's some of the Christmas decorations. They still have bamboo, whole bamboo floor up because they've been fixing the lights up there. That escalator over there is the one that I normally go up, and it goes up to Edinburgh Tower, as you can see there. There's two main office buildings in this complex. Several shops, and there's 2 levels below us, and all these levels of shopping you can see here. This is right in the center of Central. Escalator that I normally go up to go to work. I thought I'd just go up here. A better view as we go up. Street level on Devaux Street. I wanted to give you a shot of the newest and most prestigious office space now. It's a brand new building. It's really automated. See some men up there working, probably cleaning windows. Okay, this is one of the 2 streets that we call the lanes. And in Central. This isn't too far from where I work. So I just walk down here and get some shots of, you can see all of the, mainly clothes. You could get some real good buys on clothes here, as well as in Stanley. You've probably heard of Stanley before. Here's a shop here, for example. We just walk down through here. Gives you an idea. These places can be a lot more crowded than this. Okay. I think it gives you an idea. These trams, these mainly run up right along the harbor. And of course you can see all the buses and everything else. This is the other lane here. walk up through here. Give you an idea of how crowded these places are. What it's like walking through one of these. It really is a lot of fun, I think, coming down to these places. Heard that guy there selling his wares. One more for 46. Okay. This street here is, as I understand it, called Ladder Street, and I think you can see why. We'll just take a little walk up here. Really don't know how smoothly I can hold this camera as I go up here, but I think it'll give you an idea. Anybody want to buy some tennis shoes? One of the nicer fruit stands. See all the different fruits here. Prices. There's papaya over there. That's orange. How do you like those tomatoes there? Grapes. Apples. Oh, no, those aren't apples. Those are Japanese pears. And apples. This guy's spraying for bugs. Queens Road Central. Oh wait, what is this? Well, this place is more civilized than I thought. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I talked earlier about the new Hong Kong Shanghai Bank building. This is the entryway to it. I'm standing right underneath it, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get a good perspective just how high it is. But how about if we take a walk inside and go up the longest unsupported escalator in the world. When I mean unsupported, there's no support in the middle. One thing about this building, as you can see with the escalator, you can see the escalator running. Now if we stop here for a second, see how the escalator just goes up into the underbelly of this bank, and you can see all the workings of the escalator. It's just going up the escalator. Like I say, this is a real controversial building because some people, architects, think it's really, really neat, but a lot of people don't like it. This piece of land here that it's on was one of the most expensive pieces of land ever purchased, and yet you look on the bottom two floors, they're all wasted. But it is kind of interesting to go up in here and get an idea. See, in the course in the summertime, they air condition all of this. Take a look back down again. Okay, as soon as we get up here, I'll take a look back so you get a good idea. There's all the counters. Again, a huge open area here. It is totally wasted.
I don't think it's wasted.
But like I say, a lot of people think it's neat. Michael thinks it's cool. The outside of the building has these big, gigantic pipe-looking things too, which make it interesting. And of course, another escalator. Shall we go up? I already did, Mike. I'm going to stop recording here from one of the floors that we looked at from the other end. There's the escalator that we came up a while ago. There's all the people at the counters over there. Again, this huge open space here.
Looks really neat.
That Mike thinks looks really good. And I can feel this floor shaking as people walk past me. Kind of a weird feeling. I'll turn it off. Elevators go up and down. You just saw one of the elevators go past. There's some people waiting to go on the elevator. Let's see if we get another one coming by here. Nope. It's coming right now. Oh, it stopped at the floor below. So we just follow this elevator right up. one stopped. It didn't go as fast. This is a better view of the bank that we took a picture of before, or that we were in before, excuse me. There you go. Okay, we're getting on the Star Ferry here. There it is. Time now for one of the very best bargains in Hong Kong, and that is a ride on the Star Ferry. It cost 70 cents Hong Kong, which is about a dime. And you get a fabulous view.
What are those 75?
Oh, it's only 40 cents for children. You get a view. We're looking now towards Kowloon. So I'll zero in a little bit. That's where we're gonna dock. There's some of the modern buildings there. Let me back off again. Oh, you can't right now, Mark. Okay, now we'll look over to the Hong Kong side, where we came from. Back at some of the buildings we just looked at. You get a view of some of the ships and some of the traffic. This harbor is constantly busy. You probably hear the wind real good. This place is constantly busy all the time. We're a little closer now to the Kowloon side. There's a tugboat tugging a barge going down. There's a big ship docked over there. Another tugboat and barge. You see the motorized junk in the background? Let's zero in on the junk. There's the junk. There's lots of junks here. Most of them without sails. There's another Star Ferry coming across the other way. We'll zero in on that. Of course, crowded with people. The first class section is the upstairs part. The second class section is the downstairs part. And there's where we dock, right over there. Mark says there's like a castle there, but it's really a tower, a clock tower with the Star Ferry. Go back up again.
That castle over there.
Oh, okay. There's some kind of a toy castle over there. Marcy's right there. Don't know what that is. We'll take a look here. Real close now to dock. There's the guys that are always there to catch the ropes and make sure everything's right. Yeah, we're recording. We'll back off now. Here we go. Time to catch the rope. Give you an idea of this shopping center that we're in. This is on the Kowloon side, right by the Star Ferry, close to it. This thing goes on for, I would say, at least a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile. And I'm standing on this moving walkway, as you can see. And here's it comes, little goose, no hipper locks. There's two of my favorite subjects. Hi, Goose. This is the second of these moving walkways. This thing is really, really big. Okay, now we're going back across on the Star Ferry. And you can see the skyline of Central there. You see the building with the crisscross pipes. There's the bank again. That building with the holes in is called the Connaught Center. It's a well-known landmark. And the building next to it with the pretty glass is the brand new one called Exchange Square. So those are all the main buildings in Central. And the buildings on the hill behind it is what's called the mid-levels. It's one of the... when we were in an apartment, we were in... You can't see the building we were in, but we were in a
building in the mid-levels, which is one of the prime residential spots on the island. So that's it, that's Central. That's the main business part of Hong Kong. Back off a little bit. There you go. This is one of these fabulous open markets here in Hong Kong. I'm just going to put this on my shoulder and walk down through here a ways. I can give you the sights and the sound, but I can't give you the pungent odors that you sometimes get going down here. But I really think this is one of the fun things about Hong Kong. You can go through these markets and get all kinds of stuff. In the mornings, sometimes when I come to go to the Sperry office this way, sometimes I walk through here, and this place is absolutely jam-packed with people, with trucks. And it's a lot less crowded now than it normally is. Just looking on some of these meats over here. Here comes a truck, if I don't get run over, that is. We'll wait here for a minute. See, sometimes you have to just kind of get out of the way. You know, the nice thing about some of these markets is this is where you can get the best produce. We don't really shop in these markets because Maxine's found a company that will home deliver good produce, but this is where a lot of the locals come to get their produce. So it makes it really interesting. I don't know how many people are aware that they're having their picture taken, because I've got this on my shoulder instead of up at eye level, so it should make it a little less obvious what I'm doing. And I think I'll stop now. To that main market, give you a little more idea of some of the meats and some of the other things that you don't normally see. Dried fish, anybody? There's some of these pressed chickens and sausages. Be here while they're delivering the sides, so I thought I'd take a picture of this.
To take you on a tour through our home so that you can see how much we like this lovely home that we're staying in. We're walking into the living room now. You see the dining room straight ahead. And then this is what used to be a dining room. We have turned a little study area. We are now looking from the study area into the dining room, or into the living room, and then I'm going to walk over here so that you can see a little more, so that you get the feeling of how the dining room is from there. We're going to kind of walk through the house so that you can see what the layout of the house is, so if you'll just come with me. This is our kitchen, and here's Mark working in the kitchen. He's making some lunch. And today we have this lovely maid that's here helping us. Would you like to say something to our family? We're taking a picture. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, where did Nita go? Is she hiding? This is our kitchen. We've got a lovely kitchen. We're very pleased with this kitchen. This is mine and Jules' bedroom. As you can see, the bedrooms are quite large. They're very good size. We really like this bedroom. We're going to walk down now to the hallway into the family room. Going to open the door. And here we have our family room. It looks like the girls have been in here and have made quite a mess of the family room, but you can kind of see what it looks like. We're walking into the children's bedroom. This is Jenny and Marcy and Jason and Mark's bedroom. This is Marciana and her little friend April. I would like to come over here, and we're going to start from the youngest to the oldest and talk to each one of these children. Hi, Marcy. Can you say hi to your grandmas and grandpas and your uncles and aunts? And everybody that you love? Marcy, show us what you have in your arms there. Come over here and let us see what it is you have. What is that, Marcy?
I can't.
It's like a Cabbage Patch. A Rice Patty baby, isn't it? She's very pretty, and you love her a lot, don't you? Marcy, tell me what grade you're in. First grade? What are you doing? What are you doing in first grade? What do you do?
I don't want to tell.
You don't want to tell? What are your favorite subjects?
What are subjects?
What do you like to do in school?
I like to eat lunch.
Is that what you like? Tell me what you have for lunch.
A fountain. Cheesy pizza.
And pizza? That's
Cheesy feet.
cheesy feet. Do you have McDonald's sometimes?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Do you like reading? You are a very good reader, you know.
I don't like reading.
You don't like reading so much? Do you like math?
No, very much.
Oh.
I love math.
April loves math. She does really good. April, why don't you go over and stand by Marciana? April's Marcy's friend from China. April lives in China, and we're going to go there the day after Christmas.
I like recess and lunch.
Well, that's neat.
That's
Okay, well, thank you, Marciana. We'll talk to you later. The next person that we're going to talk to today is Mark Rasmussen. Hello, Mark. How are you today? Can you tell me what you've been up to?
cooking macaroni and cheese.
You're a good cook, aren't you? You like to cook? Okay, can you say something to your grandmas and grandpas and all those people that love you, your aunts and uncles?
I love you too.
Do you miss them? Like
Yeah.
we do? Yeah, we all miss you. Okay, Mark, tell me what you're doing at school. What's your favorite subject at school?
Roller skating, swimming, science, and recess.
Recess. Okay. And lunch. Two favorite things. Do you like Cub Scouts?
Yeah.
Mark has earned his Wolf badge, and he's earned a gold arrow point and 2 silver arrow points, and we're really proud of him for that. How's everything else going?
Fine.
Mark just spent the night with one of his friends, and I think he's kind of tired. Does he look tired to all of you? He's still full of it,
I
though.
slept until 11.
Oh, so maybe he got enough sleep. Well,
No.
Mark, we'll talk.
I stayed up till 11 last night and woke up at 5.
Well, do you have something special to say to anybody at home?
Yeah, I love you.
What kind of classes have you been taking?
Science, Chinese culture, Mandarin, social studies.
What is that class you go to on Thursday night with your big brother?
Oh, karate.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Have you got your black belt yet?
No.
You working on it?
Yeah. I'm not even close.
Yeah, you got a ways to go, don't you?
Go show Jason.
Okay, well, we'll get Jason later. He's in the tub, so we'll
Get
talk
him in
to
the tub.
Jason later. I want you to just meet our very special maid. This is Nita. Nita, can you say hi to our family? Because we're sending this back to our family. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Nita comes on Sundays, and she's brought a friend today, and so we've got 2 maids. We feel very lucky. But you can see why we love her so much. Isn't she a lovely lady? We're glad to have her. I'm going to walk out on the deck and take a picture of the deck so that you can see our downstairs deck, and I hope it's not too bright. But I want you to see the view, and hopefully I can walk smooth enough that I don't disrupt it. This is looking off kind of to the east, and then as I slowly pan around, you'll kind of get a good view of what we see from our deck. As you can see, it's very beautiful. I'm going to kind of go in. We watch right down here between these barricades. We watch the swimmers. Every morning about 6 o'clock there's a bus that comes and drops off a whole busload of people that swim. They swim out around in between these buoys. You can see all the different kinds of boats. We have sailboats and outriggers and fishing boats and all kinds of things that come in through here. It's very beautiful. You can see some boats over there. These are boats that are just in dock. Now looking over this way, I'm going to kind of go up. I hope it's not too bright. It's kind of bright. But over that way is Ocean Park Amusement. There's an amusement park over there, and they've got roller coaster and all that kind of stuff. But it is very, very bright out here, so I don't know that. I hope this turns out well for you. Just come upstairs, and I'm now going out onto our upstairs deck. I wanted you to see what this looks like. Now this is on top of the apartment building, keep in mind. I'm going to walk over to the edge and then kind of pan back because the sun is so very bright here. I don't want to get it too bright, but I'm going to just kind of pan very slowly. I'm in the very corner now of the deck, and you can see we've got a pretty nice space up here for us to come up and entertain and do whatever. And the views again off in the distance. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this because of how bright it is. Now if I were to just walk over here, you will be now looking into our garden room that we've sent you a picture of, and I'm going to kind of ease back a little on this so that you can see the garden room in here. We're hoping to get some rattan furniture. I'm going to walk into the garden room now and turn around so that you can see the deck a little bit better. Okay, I'm turning around. I hope I didn't do it too fast. And this is our deck on top, so that you can see that a little bit better. Now I'm going to turn around and walk the opposite direction. We're going now, there's kind of another little deck area here. This is Jenny's bedroom that you're looking at. And I'm going to walk over here to show you the upstairs kitchen. You can see me taking a picture of myself here. Isn't that lovely? And this is the kitchen. Here we are in Michael's room. This is probably the neatest you will ever see it. But we'd like to talk to Michael a minute. Would you mind sitting up here, young man, and giving us your undivided attention? How you doing?
Fine.
How do you like living in Hong Kong?
It's okay because there's no snow.
There's no snow. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the 8th of December, and you see this young man walking around attired as you see him. It's really amazing to go out there and have it be as warm as it is, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Kind of exciting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about yourself and what you're up to.
I'm getting ready, and my name is Mike.
Tell us about your karate lessons. Can you give us a demonstration?
Mark and I will.
Okay, well maybe we can
Downstairs.
have you demonstrate some karate.
Not now.
Well, tell me what your
Right
favorite
now?
subjects are. Tell us what your favorite subjects are.
Lunch.
Oh, you're just like your sister and your brother. They both said the very same thing. Lunch is their favorite subject as well.
And holidays.
Holidays. We seem to like holidays around here, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you like
Especially Christmas.
you like karate, Mike?
Huh?
You like karate?
Yeah.
We've been out doing some Christmas shopping and really had fun. Michael's very excited for Christmas. think
Yeah,
we
but I
could
can't
look
give
at-
Jenny her birthday present.
Yeah, she
It's
wants to
too
wait till
late.
Christmas. Yeah. Well, Mike, we'll talk to you later, okay?
Wait, I want to control it. Yeah, we're coming into Jenny's room. Oh, how are you doing today, Jenny?
I'm fine, Mike.
How are you doing in school?
Oh, pretty well.
What's your favorite subject?
Mike, will you please turn off because I don't want you filming me, okay?
Are coming into Jenny's room. Isn't it clean? It's a lot cleaner than my room. And there's Jenny. Jenny, how are you doing in school?
Oh, pretty well.
What's your favorite subject?
I don't really have a favorite.
Mm.
I like student leadership.
Well, you've been doing basketball lately. How do you like that?
That's fun.
What position are you in basketball?
Oh, I usually play forward.
Forward?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like doing that?
Yeah.
Well,
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, everybody.
this is Jenny's room. Matching curtains. These curtains go with her bed here. And she's got a wardrobe and I don't. So I don't think that's fair. But oh well. And here's all her souvenirs from everywhere.
The paint falling off of my walls.
Yeah, paint falling off of her walls.
Shows what a good paint job you guys did.
Yeah, the people here don't really paint that good.
Now let's go outside. Let's take Grandma out. Grandma and everybody outside.
And here we are coming out of Jenny's room. This is what it looks like outside. There's our deck. This is right in front of our room here.
Come show them the deck, Mike.
Okay, now we're gonna go out to the deck.
This is the garden room right there.
Here's the garden room. All the
Okay, come on.
Okay, here we come out to the deck.
Show them how big the deck is.
Now this is a really big deck compared to what people usually have in Hong Kong. I'll come out here so I can get a view from back here.
Okay, now we're going to talk to Jason. How are you, Jason?
Fine.
Okay, can you take your hands off your cheeks? And let's say hi to your grandmas and grandpas and everybody.
Hi.
Can you say hi to everybody? Jason's playing a game of Stratego, and he's going to go finish his game as soon as he's finished. But, yeah, but we just wanted to talk to you a minute. Yep, I got all confused, didn't I? Can you tell me what you've been up to, Jason? What are some of the things you like doing here in Hong Kong?
I like buying all toys.
There's some neat toys here, aren't there? Did you have fun yesterday riding on the Star Ferry?
Boring.
You thought it was boring? I think that's really fun to do that. I like doing that. How do you like the school?
Boring.
A lot of it is boring, isn't it? But you're learning lots of things and you're doing well, aren't you? I think you're doing real well in school. Can you say hi, Grandma and Grandpa?
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, all my aunts and uncles and cousins.
Hi, aunts and uncles and cousins.
Okay.
Yeah. We wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, all together as a family, minus Marcy, who went to bed. So, Merry Christmas. We have really had a lot of really interesting and fun experiences since we've been here. And one of the fun things that we did was make this videotape. We've had this for 2 days, and we tried to give you as much of a glimpse and an idea as to what's going on here as we could. Mark, please. Mark, please. Okay. Anyway, I'll just turn the time over and let everybody explain what they've been doing, what's interesting to them.
Yeah, we've done a lot of fun stuff. We've been on boats several times. Jason caught a fish.
Yeah.
That's
That's right. Jason went fishing with the Cub Scouts, and he was there was one other little boy that caught some little teeny fish, but he caught a pretty good sized fish.
Yeah. And I got stung by jellyfish.
That's big. No, and also Hawaii.
I got stung twice.
Portuguese man of war.
Got stung once by a Portuguese
And
man of war.
blue.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, I want to say to the water skiers in the audience, water skiing here is different than it is back on the lakes in
It's
Utah.
fun though. Really
It is fun, but it's different because instead of going over little chops or smooth, you go over swells. So it's like, you go
Well,
up
in the
and
ocean.
down again.
Whales in
It's
the
totally,
ocean.
Yeah,
it's a totally
well, I've
different kind of
been
water skiing.
I've been
They
water
try to
skiing
eat
twice
you
already.
up.
And I've been out on a lot of boats and stuff. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
we've gone,
Hey,
we've gone several times, well, not several times, either on a junk or a yacht, and it's really been fun.
It's my turn now.
Mark, go ahead.
well, we learn Mandarin and we know some letters. And we know numbers. We can count to
Yeah,
10.
Mark and Jason will count to 10. Okay, ready? Go.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。That's it.
Say hello.
Oh, and my dad and I will. Ni hao means hello. Dad and I will carry out a conversation in Cantonese. Joseon, ni hao ma.
Ho, Nina.
Ho ho.
Okay. Oh, one thing we want you to write down and memorize before you come here is the directions to our house. As
In
soon as you get to the
Cantonese.
airport and you get in a taxi, you have to say this if you want to make it to our house, okay? So
Ready?
we'll all say it
We're all going to
together.
say our address.
Please
1,
pay
2,
attention.
3.
Yi
Sup Yet Ho.
Chin Soy Wando.
Be there. Be square. Yeah.
Okay, Mike, why don't you tell
Okay,
about our camp out?
Dad and I went on a Boy Scout camp out here, and they're different than in the States because in the States you just go hop in a car. Here you can't hop in a car unless it floats, because you go around to different islands. And we went to this island that was like 1,000 feet away from mainland China, and it's a pretty small island, but there's only about 50 people on it. But I thought it was really neat, and we camped right by these cliffs that go down into the sea, and we climbed down the cliffs, and we could see, and we went down by the ocean, and we could see sea urchins and everything. And they had sea urchins with spines this long. That's long. One of the sea urchins, and I really had fun in that, and I'm glad that they have Boy Scouts here.
I think Michael's really enjoyed the Boy Scouts, and Mark's in Cub Scouts, and Jason, we're hoping we'll be able to get him into
No.
soccer. But
Oh yeah,
he's,
soccer.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, I got.
He's,
No, Mike.
We have karate. It's fun.
Yeah,
That's why we're
Let Jane
there.
tell about what she's going to be doing here soon.
Well, in April, I'm going to go to Japan with the group, with my school. Everybody in the school is going to do something, and I decided to go to Japan. And I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a really fun trip.
It'll be a good experience
Yeah.
for her.
I'm going for a week.
Yeah. Mark.
There's an orphan girl that we're gonna have to our house for a while. And our mom's gonna talk to you about it. Maybe.
Yeah, in fact,
Maybe.
what has happened is the American Women's Club received a letter from the Hong Kong government. And apparently there's a young lady that's 13 years old that is part black and part Vietnamese, and her adoptive parents brought her here and just abandoned her here in Hong Kong, and so the government's been taking care of her, and they wanted to try to get her into an American home for the holidays, because she's been living in a hostel. And so we've decided as a family that we're going to have her come in and stay with us through the holidays. I think it'd be awfully sad to be left all by yourself, that young, and so the kids want to help. And
Yeah,
make
we're
a
really
nice
excited.
for her.
We're really excited to have her come.
Jason, what would you like to say?
Talk about school. Tell about some of the fun things you're doing.
Jason's doing very well in school.
Mark!
Don't worry about Mark.
Marky.
Don't worry about Mark. Just talk.
No.
Well,
We learn religion. We have religion classes. This is Catholic school.
Please.
It's not Catholic.
Lutheran.
It's Lutheran. Lutheran. excited for Mike and Jenny because they have friends that get encouraged to smoke and drink, that could encourage them to smoke and drink.
Yeah,
No, I had an experience with my teacher in religion, and we were talking about different religions, and she asked me what religion I was, and I said I was Mormon. She said, well, from what I know, I'd say that you weren't Christian then. And I just explained to her that we were, and she understands now, and she's one of my favorite teachers.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot more people smoke and drink here, and I think we're finding people have a lot of different attitude here because there are only, well, in the high school, I think there are only 2 Mormons besides myself. Is that right?
There's only one other Mormon besides me.
And the junior high, and so that's kind of a problem, in some ways, because we have such different standards. But
I think that it's been a really good experience for the kids in a lot of ways because I think they've learned to appreciate what the church means to all of us. And we just want to tell all of you Merry Christmas. Can we sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas? Real fast. And then we're going to have a karate demonstration with these young men. Come on, Dad. Wait, we're going to sing We Wish You. Okay, you ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We love you, Bree. Turn up karate!
Gentlemen, a karate demonstration par excellence.
this is what they do every day of their life. Yes, for hours and hours. This is not a gymnasium.
Who said that? Oh, they're still going. It's amazing. For the blows that they've sustained, I can't believe it.
Now we should stop.
Jenny moved.